Well, I'm just thrilled that you asked me to sing at the wedding.
Oh, good. Well, Tom and Simone wanted to ask you themselves, but with their schedules the way they are, I offered to take over the job. Not that it's a job, mind you. I was just hoping that you would agree.
Are you kidding? I'd be honored.
Oh, good.
The only thing is now we have to decide or figure out what you or they would like me to sing.
Well, I was hoping that you might come up with a suggestion. It's going to be here in the chapel at the hospital.
Yeah? Oh, very nice.
I know they have a little organ.
An organ? Okay. Well, almost anything will work, traditional or modern. We'll just have to figure out something that's special to them.
That's what's so wonderful about weddings these days. They can be so personal, right?
That's true. That's true. And we need a wedding around here.
Oh, you are so right.
Don't we?
Sorry, I'm interrupting.
Well, as a matter of fact, you are. But, of course, since we're in your office, please come in. We were just talking about the music for the wedding.
Well, if you don't mind, Audrey, you and I have things to talk about. I hope you're about finished. I don't want to be rude.
Well, you're being a little abrupt.
Oh, are you kidding? I got to get on to Duke's anyway. So,
all right.
I'll just talk to you later about all this.
Thanks so much for coming by, Terry.
Thank you very much. Bye, Dr.
Talk to you later. Well, this must be important, huh?
In the scheme of things, I'd say yes.
Oh.
I was going to give you this to read, but I decided to tell you face to face instead.
Tell me what?
What's probably all over the hospital by now.
Tom? Has something happened to Tom?
Oh, no. It's me. I had Tony Jones examine me to determine what could be done about getting me out of this wheelchair.
You never mentioned that.
I wasn't going to until the results were in. There they are. I have another meeting with Tony in a few minutes for recommendations. Aren't you going to say something?
Say what?
Well, whatever you're thinking.
Well, I guess I was thinking in the scheme of things, yes, this is very important.
I didn't want you to hear it from someone else.
Oh, Steve.
I hope you're not angry, Audrey.
Well, I am a little, not because you didn't tell me, although I'm not so crazy about that idea, but I'm angry about something else because I know why you didn't tell me, because you're trying to protect me.
Is that so bad?
Well, it's just so like you, that's all. Always protecting me and never taking care of yourself.
But I have taken care of myself. I saw Tony Jones, didn't I? I didn't mean to make you angry.
Oh, Steve. My darling. In or out of this wheelchair, I love you. Whatever happens, I always will.
Now, that's something I wouldn't mind the whole hospital hearing.
They don't have to hear it. They already know it.
I guess the only thing I really need to protect you from is me.
Where's Scorpio?
Oh, I do.
Where is he?
Lady said hello, Duke.
I didn't come here to exchange pleasantries with a lady. I want Scorpio.
He isn't here.
I just came from the hospital. What's this about a ring that he took from Robin? Who does it belong to, and does it have anything whatsoever to do with Anna?
Whoa. Slow down,
I will not slow down. I was at police headquarters and nobody there would tell me anything. Not where Robert was or what he is doing. In fact, he ordered them not to even talk to me. Perhaps he told you to do the same thing. Well, damn it, I won't be kept out of this. She's my wife, and I want to know what is happening.
Look, I am not holding out on you. There is nothing to tell you about that ring. Not now, at least. We don't know who it belongs to or what it means.
Well, it obviously means something to Robin. I could tell that much.
So could Robert.
Then why did he take it away
Because
from
it might possibly lead us to the person who has Anna.
Oh, how? You don't even know who you're looking for.
We have a few suspects. We're working on them.
That doesn't tell me anything.
There's one in particular. Grant Putnam.
I never heard of him.
And he'll wish he never heard of Robert Scorpio or me.
Oh, no different from anybody else. Okay, so he's somebody else that Robert took in off the street.
Not quite. He's a psychotic killer.
Duke, if you just shut up and listen for a minute, you might learn something, you know?
Look, this is a very long story. Many years ago, Grant Putnam was a patient in a mental hospital. He has a very brilliant but psychotic mind. Schizophrenic, in fact. But he convinced quite a few people in that hospital that he was sane, except for 2 psychiatrists whom he killed to protect himself from being discovered.
What does this have to do with Robert?
Robert pinned the murders on him. But before he was caught, Putnam plotted to kill the one and only woman he ever loved, Celia Quartermain.
Go on.
Robert saved her life. Caught Putnam, put him back in a mental institution. So he isn't your run-of-the-mill bad guy. He's totally insane.
Are you saying you think maybe Anna could be with him?
If she is, we'll find her. Right now, Putnam's mugshots are being plastered all over Port Charles.
Well, the tests confirm what we already suspected, which is you have a herniated disc.
Both know what that means.
Yeah. There's one way for you to regain the use of your legs, and that is we have to relieve the pressure on your spinal column and the nerve endings,
You'll have to do a laminectomy.
with all the attending difficulties.
And no guarantees.
Well, you're as aware as I am of the dangers of spinal surgery. And among them is that you might have to stay in the chair the rest of your life.
Or worse.
So I suggest you think about it, take some time.
I have thought about it for months. I want to go ahead with it. Immediately, tomorrow.
Okay. I have to tell you, I'm a little surprised by the suddenness of it all. But if that's what you want, we'll go, and I'll set it for tomorrow.
Good.
All right?
Thank you.
Well, that doesn't explain anything.
Will you please just simmer down for a minute? Did it ever cross your mind that people aren't telling you anymore because there's nothing more to tell?
I don't believe that, not for 1 minute.
Look, Duke, I feel just as desperate as you do. So does Robert. I sympathize with you. So does he. I mean, we feel just as badly as you do. We want to go out and tear this whole town apart like you do. But we know our best bet is to rely on professional techniques, a calm, persistent investigation. Now, as soon as we know anything about Anna or her whereabouts, we'll let you know.
I don't believe you. Robert's kept me out of this in the beginning. Why should I start believing you now? And what are you looking at?
I just haven't seen you since you were with my sister.
So what?
So what? My sister's very conniving. I just wondered what she wanted with me.
Your sister was kind. She offered to make me lunch.
Did she make anything else?
I said she made me lunch. She made me lunch, period. If you have a problem with your sister, I suggest you take it to her and leave me out of it.
Look, I was just trying to warn you.
Well, don't warn me. I don't need any warning, thank you. Let me tell you something else. Nobody will come between Anna and me. Not your sister, not any other woman, and most certainly not your dear friend, Robert Scorpio.
Man is a walking time bomb. Just hope he doesn't explode.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Here it is. Just what you wanted.
Oh, no, correction. Correction, who I wanted. I was wondering if I was going to see you again today. It's been very lonely in here.
Must be. Here like this, I can't imagine.
Sure you can. You understand perfectly.
Yes. Here are the clothes you wanted. I kind of had a guess at the size.
I'm sure they'll be fine. You're an amazing woman, Gladys.
Oh, thank you.
You really are. Would you mind putting them in the drawer for me? Or the closet, whichever's easier.
Yes, indeed.
I enjoy looking at you. You have a very special way of moving.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Oh, do you have to go so soon?
My goodness.
Could you do me a favor? Could you cover me, please?
Oh, well, sure.
It's cold. You could use the robe. Thank you. I wonder if I could impose on you once more.
Oh, depends on what it is.
Actually, it's embarrassing to even have to ask.
Oh, it won't hurt to ask. Go ahead.
See, before I was brought in here, I was mugged. My wallet was stolen.
You're mugged, dear.
They took everything. My credit cards, my driver's license, cash.
It's terrible.
Yes, it is. It's a terrible thing to do to a man to leave him so helpless. This is degrading for me, but I wonder if you could possibly loan me $25. Just until I get out of here. That would help me get to the bank until I get things straightened out. I promise I'd pay you back. Better yet, I'll take you out to dinner. I'll take you to the Port Charles Hotel.
You wouldn't have to do that.
Oh, I'd love to do it. It would be my pleasure. I'd be flattered if you'd come. I'm sorry, did I seem too forward?
No, it's not that. It's just that,
Go ahead, Gladys. You can talk to me.
I enjoy talking to you.
I enjoy listening to you.
It's just that, I can't lend you any money. It's against the rules. There's another way. Hey, I'll call social services.
No!
Wait,
Damn it!
what is it?
My hand, I hurt my hand.
I'm sorry,
Get out of my room! Get out of my room! Get out!
I'll get a nurse. What happened?
Nothing happened.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Don't I look fine?
Sure.
I hurt my hand. I'm all right. I'm
Really?
all right. Yes, really. I'm fine now. I feel all right. I'm much more relaxed.
Well, good. Maybe the medication's finally taking effect.
I'm sure it is. Could you do me a favor, please?
Sure.
For God's sakes, could you please loosen these or untie them for me? Please.
I'm going to have to ask the doctor about that.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Oh, Bobby, I'm sorry. Oh, watch out. It's all right. I just saved a patient in a OR and I nearly lose my life walking down the hall.
I'm sorry.
It was a joke. You all right? What's the matter?
You know this guy in here? Watson?
Yeah?
I know him from somewhere.
From where?
Well, I don't know. It has to be Port Charles. I never go anywhere. Would you do me a favor?
Sure.
You go back in there with me and see if you recognize him.
Okay.
Okay. Excuse me. I don't mean to disturb you. I just need to make a little notation here in your chart.
What am I, the Elephant Man?
Well, that should do it. We're going to try not to bother you again for a while, okay? You just get some rest.
It's comforting.
Well, he has the beard. He wouldn't really look at me. He has the bandage, but he doesn't look familiar. Sorry. See you later.
I know him. I know him.
Fourth floor nurses station. Nurse Jossie Devereaux. Please call the
Ruby, you're still here.
Waiting for you.
How was your afternoon?
Well, looking at you, I think a better one than you had.
I'm going to be in the cafeteria. I need to find Patrick or Tony Jones.
Robin's asleep. I asked the nurses on the floor to look in on her.
So you can keep an eye on me?
I cannot tell a lie, yes. Did you think over what I had to say about Jake?
Ruby, if I think any more, I'm going to go out of my mind.
What I want you to do is to keep an open mind.
I'm trying.
If you don't mind my saying so, you just look worn out.
I just got out of OR, that's why.
You didn't sleep, that's why. You missed Jake.
I won't deny that.
What better way to persuade him to come home than to go down and visit him?
Ruby, I have thought about it.
Then do it. You can get away from the hospital for a couple of months.
It does sound tempting.
It makes sense.
And I suppose I could go see him. But if I go, I would only go for a couple of months. My place is here.
Good girl. there, my sweet.